Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike King here. This is part of the Mike King Biz Media Network, ESPN Richmond 106.1, The Choice, as well as The Breeze starting. So Amy Dufour, Capital Ale House fame, is here with us. Welcome back to the program, ma'am.
Thank you. It's great
to
be
back.
back.
So really quickly, let's get the sales pitch for Capital Ale and Fest Beer Garden out the way.
Yes. Okay. So we have 6 Virginia locations for Capital Ale House all across the Commonwealth, and 1 Fest Beer Garden, which is down the Hull Street corridor in Midlothian.
We've talked about, so the locations are in Richmond, Northern Virginia, and
Harrisonburg.
Alrighty. What's new and exciting at the locations?
Well, college is back in session.
Which is
School
good.
has started. It's good. It's definitely good for business for those of us who either for the locations that are either near a university or for the parents who have children who have gone to a university.
So yeah, really, that is
beer.
something. Yes. So how impacted is the location downtown when students are back? Can you see it?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Oh, you can.
Yes, because we're very close to VCU. Very close to VCU. And when there's basketball games and other events, downtown is very unique to the others because it's a mixed bag of everyone. You've got your VCU students, you've got your folks who work at MCV, you've got your business, people, because we're right in the middle of the financial district downtown. So now that people are starting to come back to the offices, those people are starting to come back. There's tons of new condos and living right around surrounding us. So we've got, young professionals that are living right there. We've got the hotels all around us. John Cario's hotel is only a couple blocks away.
Yes, it is. That's our man.
Big shout out to him. So we get a lot of travelers. So downtown's really unique.
How is it? How much has it changed since before the pandemic? Are you back to the levels of where you?
Yes, for sure.
You're just for sure.
For sure. Maybe not staffing wise. Staffing can still be, I don't want to say it's an issue like it was an issue, but it still can be a challenge. But it's definitely not like it was, but business is back for sure.
When we were smack dab in the middle of that, how long would you have thought that people thought that it would take to get back to where we were?
I think people thought it would take
a long time.
At first, it was kind of like, oh, it's not going to be very long. We're going to go right. And then as you got into it, it was kind of, are we ever going to get back? But you do what you need to do to stay afloat and keep people employed and continue to do business and keep the doors open.
And that's what you guys have done. Alrighty, you are part of the Chesterfield Chamber as well.
Yes.
You have a new position with the chamber.
Just a smidge.
It's
only temporary.
It's only temporary. So are you the de facto El Presidente? Yes. You're the temporary interim president of the Chesterfield Chamber.
Correct. I am there to support the staff.
Kind of the holding place.
Board. Yep, the holding place. Really to make sure things keep going the way that they have been in the whole time Danielle's been here.
So you were the past president. Is that what you were before?
Chair.
You were the past
president.
Yes, she was. Oh, the chair, Mark Bowen. Yes, Mark
Correct.
Bowen he made sure I understood that. You were the past chair.
Correct.
You were the Mark Bowen
Last
before.
Year.
Yes. Yep. And so now Danielle leaves, you slide over into that role to manage the day-to-day operations.
Correct. To
help
out. Yeah.
To help out, because there's a rock star team there, but there needs to be someone there to overlook. What's that like to slide over into that role?
Well, yesterday was day 1. So, we had met a few times before, myself and Mark and incoming chair Bernadette Spencer, Rob White with Fast Signs, who is on our financial committee chair. We've met, 3 or 4 times.
Getting ready.
Danielle's news.
Getting
ready. Setting subcommittees in place, setting hiring committees in place, setting, a timeline in place, so that we were prepared when we presented this to the board. And yesterday was day 1. And although Danielle and I had met personally a couple times prior to this, and we've met several times with Mark and Bernadette, yesterday was kind of a big day. But we have a rock star team there.
Yes.
Abby is back part-time.
There you go. She came back, had the baby. Jonathan is there managing, running the streets and bringing people in.
Yes. We have Naya and Matt, the 2 interns.
Oh, see, I've never met Matt.
Yes. He's great. It's Naya and Matt. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
they're fantastic. So it's a great team.
It is a great team. I always say the Chesterfield Chamber put me on the map. People knew me but it's not like the power of the chamber. Alrighty, what's some of the new and exciting things happening at the chamber during this time? Chamber, the lunch is always big. Nothing's
Mhm.
changed with that. A couple hundred
Correct.
of your best friends there.
That's right. That's
And
right. And county legislators and supervisors. And I mean, it's your key to the county. It's your
it is the
connection
key to the county. Chesterfield is a great place to work. Alrighty, so one last time, how can people find you? See, this was easy. This was just a
You
little.
make it easy.
Well, I thank you. I'm not a
You're
trained,
welcome.
I'm not a trained interviewer. I'm just a guy with a mic that, hey, let's do this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you the questions about, hey, can you tell when, by coming from like Harrisonburg, right there, I mean, I'm nothing personal, but there's nothing else in town but that. I've been
Correct.
to that town. It was called Penn State. So you can definitely tell when the students are gone.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if you could tell here in Richmond when VCU students are gone because the city just keeps going.
Correct.
But you
Correct.
can tell over there.
You can tell in Harrisonburg for sure.
For
when
sure.
they're gone.
Yes.
Yeah. When they're gone.
I was one of the townies who couldn't stand the students while they were there for a while. And then when they're gone, they're like,
Student.
hey,
Yeah.
how quick can they come back? Because
Yeah.
that is the lifeline. Alrighty, so Amy DeFort, the current interim president of the Chesterfield Chamber and past chairperson.
You got it.
Look at me, you can teach an old.
That's
I
right.
told you where to go. I told you where not to go to for new ideas, and where's that?
Yes, old people.
Exactly. I got some new breaking ideas that were straight out of the 90s. Wondering whether this Y2K thing is really going to
Oh
do
my
us in.
gosh.
There we go. On the mic, Mike, we got to go. Thanks. Now take care.